May I pray for anything specific for you? Scissors at the ready. I... What?
Knight's challenge has arrived.
Such is that lesson.
Leave it to me. Bad timing. Leave it to me.
Such is their blessing.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Take form. Let it end.
Collapse! Such is their blessing. The Knight's challenge has arrived. Such is their blessing. Such is their blessing. Such is their blessing. The Knight's challenge has arrived. Such is their blessing. I can fly too. Such is their blessing. Heavens, descend! You won't escape. The night's challenge has arrived. Such is that lesson. Come, Poltia! The night's challenge has arrived. Such is that lesson. You won't escape. Heavens, descend! The night's challenge has arrived. Such is that lesson.
Again, she has an upgraded weapon. Since I pulled her weapon a second time, since I messed up and pulled on her weapon banner, I did get it. Thinking, oh right, I could attempt to get her weapon banner, forgetting that I own her weapon, meaning she's one of the characters I own a weapon for. Since I own weapon for, let's see, that one psychopath lady who does music, which I've heard, oh, she's supposed to die. No, she's clearly still around. So those rumors were wrong. I'd been tempted to get, that one redhead's weapon failed. Next time around, won't actually for a character was that scissor lady and got her weapon. Did I get? No. Did I?
The night's challenge has arrived.
Unfortunately lost.
Such is that lesson.
Okay, let's go to the game now. I'll worry about if we can get to the tastic thing, then we get to the tastic thing. If we don't, we don't. But it should be easy to get to one. Oh, easier. It's all about the. Okay, let's get to the quest now. I need it all. Surprised that only gave me one. Okay, and again, I don't even really use these. Interesting. Again, I would have to think about that. Alright, might as well. Roll on weapon banner. Alright, because these weapons weren't seen before on this laptop. So it's acting as if, as if this is the first time. There, gun for next time. There. I wonder if we're going to get any new things. Get. When did I get this thing? Again, at least I don't have to sail too bad. Look at that thing. Looks a bit weird if the red color, the red vehicle color Lurvo. Yeah, looks like, nope, looks like the black one is there. Just so I can quickly swap to it. Current plan, this is my custom, so in case I do swap that. Okay. Hey, give me those. Oh yeah. Oh, for that.
rough assignment. I hope you've had time to recuperate.
Ugh.
Why do we have to what we developed ourselves?
Maybe I need to tag down these graphics a bit.
Yes, I have a delivery for you.
Semi-play?
It's from Huanglong.
So wait, now there's a semi-play? What's the difference between semi-play and full auto? Let's see, I put on semi-play, what does that look like?
Huh? A package from Huanglong? What is it? What is it? Someone sent you snacks?
Okay. Semi-play doesn't really seem to do much.
It's a letter from Yang Yang.
What's that sound?
Ah, from Yang Yang, huh? Yeah, that time of year, I guess.
There's also a whole box of treats for you.
Whoa! Yang Yang is the best!
Oh, that's just him. Why does he make that sound now?
I know that. Hello? You're looking at the maestro of sharing here. But hey, what did Yang Yang say in her letter?
Oh, this is me.
Huh? Yang Yang has a sister? Oh, what's she gonna be like? Ah, I can't take the suspense.
Let's write back.
Oh,
and ask
I
her.
see.
Need to find a place to write this letter.
Semi-auto just stops at the question, at the give an answer segments, while the full auto just ignores them.
Preparing.
Now, what should I write? After the Exostrider disappeared, the Space Trek Collective's investors even wanted to shut down Rebel College at one point. But President Lucilla fought them tooth and nail, and the faculty and students let their work speak for itself. In the end, they saved it. And they'll only keep anything else I can add. How is everyone in Jinzhou doing? Ever since that moon-chasing festival, there hasn't been much opportunity for me to get together with everyone. My footsteps. Before I knew it, I'd already come a long way. Sometimes I find myself thinking, maybe I should pause once in a while. Go back somewhere familiar. But Yang Yang mentioned a dream. Ever since you woke me up, I've had many dreams of my own. Good dreams, bad dreams. Some slip away like the wind as soon as I wake. Others are seared into my heart for a long time. But they're just dreams. Scenes that never existed. Lingering notes that the present hasn't yet swept away. But that moment in the Gorges of Spirits, the first time we met, is a reality we share that no number of dreams could ever erase. Just like the name you gave me. Maybe I'm destined to rove endlessly. Maybe my journey is destined to be filled with the unknown. But that also means...
That also means... in countless tomorrows lie countless possibilities. Where our paths intertwine.
Hello? Yang Yang, you coming or what?
Huh? Oh yes, I'm coming!
Let me see. Once we pass through that checkpoint up ahead, that's Xuanfang territory. Didn't expect following those leads would take us all the way out here.
This is where those missing people were last reported.
And it's all thanks to you and that stream of yours, Yang Yang. If you hadn't connected all the dots, we'd still be running circles back in Jinzhou.
You're exaggerating, Chixia. According to the patroller's investigation reports, the victims all had reasons to travel to Mengzhou, and Xuanfang lies right along the only route there. Then none of them ever made it to Mengzhou, nor do they come back. But if memory serves, Xuanfang...
Come on, we'll find out what happened once we get there. I already filed for a warrant. Just gotta show the folks at the checkpoint the paperwork, and they should let us into the hold. Phew! This is my first time on a field up this far from home. Anyway, we're bringing those missing people back safe and sound. Right, Yang Yang?
Yes, let's go.
By the way, what were you looking at back there all by yourself? I saw you smiling the whole time. You don't get that look on your face every day, you know.
Huh? Not usually that serious. Am I?
Ain't the same. Anybody with eyes can tell you a smile ain't just a smile. There's the smile you put on because you're supposed to, and the smile that comes from the heart.
Wait, weren't these the two?
So what's got my Yang Yang smiling like that, I wonder?
Aren't these two?
Let's just focus on the mission, Chixia.
Aren't these the two characters she started off with? Well, plus Rover.
Against the wind.
Must collect everything that's not nailed down.
That's weird. Where is everybody? There should be guards stationed here.
Stay alert, Chixia. Speeding up. Something's not right, Chizia. Ready your weapon.
Yang Yang, are your birdie senses tingling or something?
TDs. 1. No, 2. They're coming from every direction.
That can't be right. This place is supposed to be...
Prepare for combat.
What happened to the Shuangfeng Vorix? You don't suppose these TDs took him out?
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Please.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! It's morphin' time! Yeah! You little...
Chizia, are you alright?
Just a scratch.
Chizia, one of us has to make it back. Jinzhou needs to know what's happening here.
Yang Yang! Yang Yang! What are you doing? Yang Yang!
The chorus make me think of Enfield somewhat. Those. Would the administrator and Rover get along?
I feel empty. Long whispers crisps, weather cakes, honeysuckle bread. Desserts from Renacita and Lahai Roy are great and all, but the stuff from Huang Long is what really hits the spot. Now that I think about it, it's been ages since I've had crispy squab, Jinzhou stew, long buns, poached chicken, candied caltrops, moon pearls.
We barely spent any time there for you to be. How did you eat all of this? All right. Since what's me think, I don't think we spend that much time there for you to be able to eat all of that.
What else am I supposed to do? Blame Yang Yang for sending us those tasty snacks. They brought back all my great memories of Jinzhou.
Point taken. It really has been a while since we visited Jinzhou. Yang Yang hasn't written back yet. Yang Yang, Chixia, Baizhi, and even Jinxi. I wonder how everyone's doing. Things here at the Academy are wrapping up. Maybe now's a good time. And the thing we found inside that satellite? It might have something to do with the Court of Savante.
I know what you're gonna say. Let's go visit! We'll make it a surprise. Rising Long, starflakes, Jinzhou Mao Tai, spicy pulled chicken.
Abby's completely lost in a fantasy world now. That's fine, I guess. I should let everyone at the Academy know before I leave for Jinzhou.
Ah, perfect timing. We were about to go look for you if you took any longer.
Why's everyone...
To bid you farewell.
Mentor, No matter what difficulties lie ahead, Star Torch Academy will always have your back. We will all be waiting for you here. So go. Don't worry about us.
Huanglong. What a shame. Should the opportunity arise, I would like to visit. If you need anything, you have but to reach out.
With all that said, don't forget to share your experiences with us once you're back in Huanglong. Safe travels. Send us a waves line when you have the time.
Thank you, everyone. Well, off I go then.
Ah, yes. Lucilla mentioned a special arrangement for you. Do look forward to it.
You're all here.
Ah, our golden girl. I knew everyone would want to see you off, so I rounded up whoever I could.
You weren't just gonna shoot us a waves line and dip, were ya?
That'd be cold.
Oh, Senior, come back and visit us when you get the chance, okay?
Even though your time at the Academy has ended, ours will keep moving forward. I believe that there will be a day when we'll share time together again.
Which means this isn't some sad, teary goodbye forever moment. It's another brand new beginning that belongs to us.
The Academy is just a stop along the way. A cradle for dreams. The way I see it, everyone here already knows the path they should take, and just needs a little more time to sprout.
So, pal, you have a good time here at the Academy with us, yeah?
It was short, but yeah. I'm glad. If there's one thing I'll take away from my time here, it's all of you.
Rover, you are the most unique student Star Torch Academy has ever had. And as a place for learning, I hope the time you spent here becomes a source of strength for the path ahead of you. And yada yada yada, I'll spare you the speech. Ready, everybody?
President Lucilla, do we have to? Happy graduation, Senior.
Happy graduation!
Congratulations on your graduation. I'll do my best to catch up to you as soon as I can.
Goodbye. And it is a goodbye, because we'll definitely be seeing you again soon. So don't act all shocked when we just show up one day. Okay?
Everyone, thank you. Well then. See you, Star Torch Academy.
Mona's right there, and having us walk right past her.
Have you heard about Uncle Dom? It's been days now.
Did you hear? I think it was Yang Yang.
And the patrol station isn't saying anything.
Yep, same old Jinjo, all right. Smells just like I remember it.
But looking around, the city looks like it's on edge. Yang Yang did mention trouble brewing in her letter. Is this it?
Yeah, what's with all the long faces? It's a beautiful day out and everything.
Anyway, let's go find Yang Yang and the others first.
Rover! Is that really you? You're back. Oh, thank goodness. Now that you're here, Rover, everything is going to be all right. You must have come back because you heard what happened to Yang Yang and Chixia. Huh? You haven't heard? Trixia's still unconscious, and Yang Yang... she's gone missing. And now...
Can you be more specific, Juja?
Oh! Okay. I only found out recently myself. There was a commission that passed its deadline, but nobody came to follow up on it. So, I went out to look for my client, but I couldn't find him anywhere. And it wasn't just him. People all over Jingzhou have been disappearing. Chixia and Yang Yang were the ones on this case, but 2 days after they left the city, Chixia was brought back by the Midnight Rangers due to serious injuries. And Yang Yang? She wasn't with her. That's all I know. I went to the patrol station to ask for more information, but they won't tell me anything.
Come on. You don't gotta assume the worst, alright? Yang Yang, she's gonna be alright.
Don't beat yourself up, Juja. You've already been a big help. From here on out, leave it to me. I'll be on my way now.
Rover, please, just...
So, what do we do next?
Let's go talk to Jinshi first.
I wish we could still... like normally I would do some Digimon right now. It's interesting we get to keep the quick hack thing from the events.
Madam Sanhua, I do believe it's been 2 whole hours. Will you be taking me to see the magistrate or not?
As I have already stated, the magistrate is not presently at City Hall, so that won't be possible.
Very well then. Tell me where she is, and I'll go find her myself.
I'm afraid I cannot grant your request.
It's been a while, Sanhua.
Rover, you've returned.
And who might you be?
Can you take me to Jinshi?
Hold on. I hope you don't mind waiting your turn. Not to mention this concerns my younger sister.
I'm sorry, but I'm also here for someone important to me.
I need to know what trouble Yang Yang got herself into.
Wait, are you?
Please, forgive Sanhua. I truly did not share my whereabouts with her. It's nothing. Just some scratches. Compared to what I've gained from this trip, this is merely a small jest from that one. My deepest apologies for not welcoming you properly, Miss Soy Soy. And apologies that your first visit to Jinzhou is under such circumstances.
Well, since Miss Sanhua was telling the truth, I suppose I should apologize for my earlier rudeness. I came all the way to Jinzhou to see my sister, only to be told she's gone missing. I hope you can understand how that feels.
I do. And I understand the urgency of the matter. Now that Rover is here, I'll brief you both directly. Recently, multiple people have gone missing across Jinzhou. All leads point to Shuangfeng. Yang Yang and Chixia were tasked to investigate Shuangfeng Hold together. Chixia returned gravely wounded, and we've heard nothing from Yang Yang. The moment I learned of this, I dispatched messengers via alternate routes to the Mengzhou City Hall, but they have yet to report back. I also tried sending elite Midnight Rangers to scout Shuangfeng Hold once more, but their gates are sealed shut. No one knows what is happening inside those walls.
Shuangfeng Hold, of all places.
But you must have a way in.
Yes. Magistrate I may be, but I am also Resonator to Sentinel Jue. Shuangfeng Hold's creator is none other than Mengzhou's Moonfox Sentinel, Qing. As Mengzhou and Jinzhou share borders, the two Sentinels laid down certain rules, one of which concerns an agreement regarding Shuangfeng Hold. Should an emergency arise in Shuangfeng Hold, the resonators of each Sentinel may go to a designated location and retrieve the token they left. Regarding the specifics of that retrieval, it's not important. The act is done, and what I ultimately obtained, put simply, is a spare key.
I can tell the journey was not an easy one.
It is, after all, something that can only be invoked in an emergency. However, what constitutes as an emergency is for me to decide. Rover, given your deep connection with Jue, you should be able to use any of its artifacts freely as well. There is no time to waste. We should go. Forgive me. The land of Shuangfeng falls under Mengzhou's jurisdiction. Shuangfeng Hold itself is a military stronghold.
Generally speaking, as a neighboring state, we are not permitted to interfere in its affairs without due cause. While I cannot dispatch any personnel, as Jue's resonator, I may enter on a personal basis. But...
Trust me.
She's right. If this involves more factions than we think, Jinzhou will need its magistrate at the helm. Besides, you didn't think I'd just sit here and do nothing, did you?
Very well then. Rover, Miss Soy Soy. As magistrate, I give you my word. I will bear all responsibility for your actions in Shuangfeng Hold. Please, bring Yang Yang. Bring the people of Jinzhou home safely. Rover, Chixia is currently recovering at Huashu Academy. Do pay her a visit before you depart. If you wish to learn more about Shuangfeng Hold, you may also speak with Principal Investigator Xiang Li and Baija there. As for you, Miss Soy Soy...
Might I have a moment of your time? There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you, Madam Magistrate.
As you wish. I'll answer as best I can.
I will meet you at Huashu Academy shortly.
We're counting on you, Rover.
So, if it's supposed to be neighboring, it feels a bit weird to have motorcycles to be available there. Feels like it should be another flying region. You just fly with the glider thing. If it's supposed to be neighboring. And sorry if I pause a bit, I am looking at another story. This one, I can't pronounce the first part of it, but the rest part is, We'll Tame the Heroes. It's the first part of the title starts with an M.
Oh, I sure hope Yang Yang's alright.
Rover, you have arrived.
Baija, how's Chixia?
She's right here. Still undergoing treatment.
Yang.
Don't worry, Chixia. I'll bring Yang Yang back.
We should step outside. She needs rest. Juju came to visit Chixia earlier and spoke about you. Judging from your look, you've already met with the magistrate. Chixia, The Midnight Rangers who brought her back said she was gravely injured. But she still made it across the Dreaming Cavern by herself. She stayed conscious long enough to tell them what happened to Yang Yang, before finally collapsing.
Chixia.
No need to worry. She is no longer in critical condition. Her readings from late last night show she's slowly regaining awareness. However, she's still disoriented at the moment. Forgive me, Rover. After I heard, I also wanted to search for Yang Yang immediately. But with Chixia in this condition, I had no choice but to...
That's right, Baisha. Without you, Chixia's condition wouldn't have stabilized so quickly. And frankly, she might have been left with permanent damage. Rover, Sanhua told me about your situation. I take it you'll be heading to Shuangfang Hold soon?
Do be extra cautious, Rover. Shuangfang Hold isn't just any military stronghold. It's the pinnacle of what automata mechanics as a field can achieve, today and for the foreseeable future.
It's the masterpiece of Mengzhou's sentinel, Xin. A mechanical city, built for the sole purpose of trapping and eliminating tacit discords to keep wider Mengzhou safe. Shuangfang Hold has stood at the border between our two states for over 200 years now. Not a single incident in all that time. It's a living city in its own way that doesn't rely on people to run things. Instead, it uses creations called auto-puppets to fight off TDs. In theory, Shuangfang Hold is Mengzhou's most impenetrable fortress, and because of that exact reason, if something has gone wrong, the cause and the fallout are almost unimaginable.
According to Chixia, while Yang Yang was being surrounded by tacit discords, Shuangfang Hold's gates opened for reasons unknown. And to ensure Chixia's escape, Yang Yang went through that gate alone. Meaning, Yang Yang should still be inside.
After I joined Huashu Academy, I submitted several requests to Mengzhou to research the technological principles underlying Shuangfang Hold.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn on Final Fantasy.
They were all rejected. So I'm afraid I don't know much more about what's actually in there. Sorry I can't be of more help in that regard. That said, while digging through old archives here at the Academy, I did stumble upon a report about Shuangfang. The contents were vague, frustratingly so. But there was a clue. Not sure if it'll help, but... over 200 years ago, when Shuangfang Hold was first being built, aside from Xin and the forces of Mengzhou, there was another group that left their mark there.
Yeesh. For fun, I'd checked who else is streaming this. Most of the people I see streaming this seem to be VTubers. And the next percentage being those who face cam. If then only a small portion who don't have anything. So that's something. A parrot. What does that have to be a rule? But or I guess I also see a trend of seeming that a lot of gacha games have people who use VTuber models to or facecam, but mostly V. Well, I could care less about me having them up for having those free up for it. As to me, it's just... Oh, jeez, I must... Again, normally I would have played Digimon right now, but again, I want to get some content stuff this done. Of course, me having to worry about this means less Digimon I can do. Again.
The court of Savante. Shuangfang Hold has a long, long history. And that comes with a tangled web of events, each one tied to the next. I could elaborate, but I suspect you'd rather be on your way. Leave Chixia to us. Huashu Academy will take good care of her.
I sure hope Yang Yang's alright.
I don't care.
She only just
I got the door. You want to get to the new area before or at the end of today? I don't count that one that tidbit when we were just playing as those two. That doesn't count. I would like to. So how are we going to get there? I prefer if we physically just walk there, rather than just like taking a boat or being ported there. I somewhat prefer the ability to just mosey into the area. We see the water in place on the map, but it's impossibly far.
Dumpling?
Watch
Ah,
out.
there you are. Pay no mind. I've had this silly bird for years. Dumpling's her name.
Watch out, Abraxas may want to eat it.
She's in a bit of a mood right now. Probably because she didn't get to see Yang Yang. They were thick as thieves back home. There was this one time when Yang Yang... Sorry. This isn't really the best time to reminisce.
What were you thinking just now?
Oh, nothing. Just an old memory. I was thinking about the day Yang Yang told Mother and me she was leaving for Jinzhou. I told her that if she'd found her path, then she needn't worry about anything else. Just take that step and go. Only I wasn't being entirely honest with her.
Oh great, the story. Sorry, again.
Before coming to Jinzhou, I'll admit I was a little nervous. After so many years apart, I wasn't sure we'd still be the same people we remembered. I never imagined.
Yang Yang said the same thing to me.
Oh, did she now?
You two are a lot alike, you know.
Are we? In some ways, perhaps. In others, not so much.
She's determined. She's never wavered or doubted her own choices.
My. You seem to know Yang Yang rather well.
My journey didn't really start until I met Yang Yang. No matter how far I've come, no matter how many places I've traveled, meeting her will always be my starting line. So whether it's for everyone who cares about her, or for myself, I will find her. And I'll bring her back.
Well then, shall we be on our way? To reach Xuanfang from Jinzhou, we'll need to cross through the Dreaming Cavern, north of the Gorges of Spirits. Since you've never been, I'll lead the way.
Okay. Don't remember. Wait, no, wait. I don't think this area was here before. Was it? I don't. I could have sworn there was nothing over here before. I'm guessing it was added over there.
Wind guide me.
Or I would have, since that's definitely one of those area towers, I would have definitely have gotten it. Nothing to expand. Okay, I still do need to collect stuff. Since, again, that's one of the weekly tests to collect 30 items. It's so much easier to do it on a motorcycle. Well, I've been telling one day if need be I can always collect it. And we're just gonna port over there for a cave. Wait, I didn't even...
So, you and Jinshi? What was that about?
Oh, just a little exchange of intelligence. It took some persuading, but she did eventually agree to grant me access. Other than that, we talked about you.
Me?
Jade looks like an egg. Oh well, I guess time for a fight club. Collect everything that's not nailed down. Let me in. I need to collect everything that's not nailed down. Again, this looks like an egg. Uncracked jade. Is that what they call eggs around here?
These traces.
Yes, but no.
The mountain gate is just ahead.
Yeah, I guess it's time to scale the mountain. The bullets are going crazy.
Let's press on. So that's Shuangfeng Hold.
It does look rather magnificent from here.
Yeah, where's the bird? Where's the bird? Up there. The bird. Still too high up. Let's see. Bird! Might as well see. Oh, I was just poured it down. That's just unfair. Yeah, this place really doesn't look like motorcycle friendly, but I went to see those roads floating in the air, which are incomplete roads. Again, they should have just.
Only it's hard to tell if anything's wrong from this distance.
Which means we need to be even more careful.
Again, this place looks like it should have just been a glider location rather than a motorcycle location. I can...
So far, so good.
I can...
Yeah. We haven't run into any of those auto puppets Shang Liao mentioned yet.
In any case, let's make for Shaft Post Yard first. It's not far. That's where Xuanfang's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is located.
I can see
There ought to be some clues there.
I can see pathways over
You
there.
seem to know your way around here.
I can see.
Not really. I've made a few visits on business, but never ventured far. Xuanfeng Hold keeps the tightest security. Every visitor must pass through layers of screening. Not even a fly could get through without proper ID. What if this incident wasn't an act of nature, but a human one?
Then we watch our step. Wind guide me.
Oh, did I do myself right? I wanted to see what happens if I jump down. Well, managed to get back up. I wanted to steal that.
There's no one here either. Just as I thought. Our terminal comms went down the moment we entered Xuanfeng. Here, take this. Pair of locators. Simple little things, really. They'll show us each other's position and vital signs. The downside is that they have no communication functions. The situation here is unpredictable. We're together now, but there's no guarantee it'll stay that way. Think of it as a safeguard. To help us make the right call when it matters most. Just an old habit from my trading days. I always prepare for the worst. Still, think of it as a gift from me. Don't lose it, all right?
For a gift, it sure feels like a heavy one.
There should still be clues around Shaft Post Yard. Let's investigate.
There's an egg, there's an egg. Okay, let's see, is this the thingy for the world? Yep, let's see it. No, oh, it looks like I can't access this thing yet. That's a... Since I'm guessing this is the map. Oh, look at that later. Let me go grab this infinitely generating water. Like, where is this water coming from? It seems to be a huge waste. But this is probably used to keep the house cool, but... water.
So this is a Shuangfeng auto puppet. Structurally, it's nothing like the Twin Nova units at Star Torch. But the technical complexity is every bit their equal. Maybe more. And this blade mark. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Can I activate the thingy-mabob yet? No? Oh, at least I'm guessing. Okay, there's one over there. And is that... Fantastic field. Another one. Okay. I think at least this guy's able to relax on the chair.
One is the sound.
Okay, how much more garbage do I have to collect? 8 more. I also have to cook. Spend money on something and stuff. Easy enough. On some food. That. Take a bit. That, if I really need to, I can quickly go for some task fields. And this thing, on the other hand, if I do it, it's always so annoying to do it 50 times. That requires me getting 10 things to max level just so I can do it.
Is this handwriting? Could it be?
Find anything?
Take a look at this, Rover.
Where did this fog come from?
This is no ordinary fog.
Auto puppets! Is this an ambush?
These must be the rogue auto puppets Chisia's report mentioned. Stay sharp. Let's take them out together. The fog is getting thicker. It's numbing my senses. Soy Soy? We need to stay close. Soy Soy?
Well.
Damn it.
Just for not having a head.
Not good. Need to find a way out first.
Ugh.
Is that the mechanical bird from earlier?
Too much drugs.
Looks like it's trying to show me the way.
Too much.
Let's see where it takes me.
Too much drugs. Ugh, bleh. A psychopath with a spear.
Who's there? Easy. I don't mean you any harm.
She's gonna. They all say.
You don't look like you're from Xuanfang. Who are you? Why are you here?
I came to find someone from Jinzhou.
Jinzhou. So you came through the South Mountain Gate. Does this mean Jinzhou knows what's happening here? Are you the reinforcements they sent?
Best way to say it, yes, in a way.
That name. I've heard it somewhere. Golden eyes, black hair, and a tacit mark on the back of your hand. Could it be? You're the one from the Battle of Norfolk Barrens. The one who fought alongside General Jian and drove back the Threnodian Overthrax. Rover?
I'm here on behalf of Jinzhou's magistrate. Can you tell me what's happening in Xuanfang?
Yes. My name is Liang Yu, and I serve under Meng Zhou's Ministry of War as part of the Xuan Triad. But now, I'm the only one left. Three days ago, one of Xuanfang's censure courts detected tacit discord activity of unusual scale. An elite squad of wardens was sent to purge any remaining TDs. Standard procedure for the Ministry of War. But that day, the moment we stepped foot in the censure court, the auto puppet station there suddenly attacked us. No one saw it coming. The people of Xuanfang hold, especially the wardens. We all trust the auto puppets completely. They're our main tool against tacit discords, and one of the Sentinel's creations, no less. By the time we realized what was happening, so many had already. My two fellow Triad squad mates didn't even have time to draw their weapons. Only a handful of us made it out alive. And now...
All the auto puppets are going rogue?
Yes. Censure courts are meant to trap tacit discords, but they're useless now. Now they pour into our lands, and the Ministry of War cannot keep up. And that's not all. The Warden Commander has sent countless requests to Mengzhou for reinforcements, but neither City Hall nor the Sentinel has answered. And with every road out of Xuanfang blocked by disorienting fog, the Wardens have no choice but to retreat to the hold. But that is no solution. Not even a poor one.
No one can leave the hold, which means Yang Yang might still be inside. Have you run into anyone else from Jinzhou, besides me?
You don't mean... There was a girl, Yang Yang. Said she was an outrider for Jinzhou's Midnight Rangers. 2 days ago, during the civilian evacuation, she traveled with us.
That's her. Do you know where she is now?
No. She volunteered to draw a large group of auto puppets away so we could get the civilians into the hold. We lost her after that. I sent a few scouts to search the Eastern Chuan Peaks area, but we failed to locate her trail.
I see. Another dead lead.
Do you have anything on you that's connected to her?
Now that she mentions it, Soy Soy did give me one of her letters.
This is... I'm sure you have a terminal on you. One moment, I'll share the access. Xuanfang Hold has deployed Skywatch rings everywhere to monitor tacit Discord activity. They can track frequency fluctuations left behind in different areas. As of this moment, we're lucky they're still working. This letter carries her frequency. With that, we should be able to track some of her previous movements. I'll take you to the 4-chime shaft post. It has equipment that's connected to the Skywatch rings.
Locator readings are normal. Soy Soy is safe for now.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. That was longer than I was hoping. Toilet. Activate.
Oh, while I'm at it, I'll unlock access to a cloud ride for you as well. It's a type of transport vehicle developed by Mengzhou's Huashu Academy. Very useful for quickly navigating rough terrain. Since you already have a means of transportation, I'll just share the
functions with you. Again, they should have just let us fly. It's annoying that I can't change track. Unless I'm on autopilot. So I have to activate 4 of those bells. Okay, I can fast travel. Sorry. Oh no, I'm just forced to go. That's just annoying. Like, here's those bikes, which we can get.
Father, mother, sister, Silver. I don't expect any of you to read these words. If anything, I'd rather say them to your faces. What I've been through here, and what I still have yet to face. One of these back and forth stories.
Let the winds roar.
Really, this place is not really bike friendly.
Far enough now. This way. Shizu, be safe.
Liang Yu, these auto puppets, they seem...
Watch out!
What is this? Why are the auto puppets...
Go. I will hold the rear.
Paragon Xingqiao, you...
I will go back for the others. Do not worry.
But...
Anyone still standing? With me! Push through! We have to get word back to Xuanfeng Hold!
These voices. What
A rafter kite. Why'd it fly here? Ah, that's... Watch your Liang Yu! Someone's fighting the auto puppets over there.
At a time like this, how is that? Everyone, get in formation. Keep them away from the village. Hey, are you all right?
But in all these years, nothing like this has ever happened. Many still refuse to leave their homes.
They're emergency orders from the commander. Everyone outside the hold falls back inside.
Xuanfeng has always stood under the Sentinel's protection. How could this possibly?
I told you, we cannot reach the Sentinel right now.
Where am I? This place is... And you are... Excuse me.
Oh, you're awake. You almost overclocked and have been unconscious for hours. How do you feel? Anything hurt?
I'm fine. I just don't understand what's happening.
Name's Liang Yu. I'm a Xuan Watcher under the Ministry of War, stationed at Xuanfang Hold. This is Xianling Village, at the foot of the Eastern Xuan Peaks. Most folks here are locals.
Liang Yu, Xuan Watcher, Xianling Village.
Now, answer my questions. Who are you? Why are you here? And why were you fighting the auto puppets?
I am Yang Yang, Outrider under Jinzhou's Midnight Rangers. I came to Xuanfang to help the patrollers investigate the recent disappearances in Jinzhou. My partner and I followed the trail through the Dreaming Cavern, but we ran into a large swarm of tacit discords outside the mountain gate. But then it suddenly opened. To buy my partner time to escape, I went in alone to draw them off. What came after that, you already know.
Jinzhou. Folks going missing, tacit discords running wild, the gate opening by itself. Jinzhou hasn't been informed. Mengzhou won't answer. What is all this?
I thought the auto puppets of Xuanfang Hold were meant to aid soldiers against tacit discords. Why did they turn on the people?
I don't know. Nobody does.
The auto puppets rebelled?
No one is willing to believe it. The auto puppets are creations of Mengzhou's Sentinel. Under no rightful circumstance should they ever spill the blood of innocents. And even if someone was pulling their strings, using them to throw Xuanfang into chaos, it's unthinkable. It would mean someone has the means to breach, maybe even unravel the Sentinel's own intelligence.
If this was all orchestrated from the shadows, then the only force I know that might be capable of such a thing is... Could this be the work of the Fraxidus?
The Fraxidus? That infamous terrorist organization? I can't say. At the very least, we have seen no one in red robes within these lands for a very long time. If only George and Atelier could send 1 or 2 Helmsmasters right now. No. Wishful thinking.
George and Atelier? Who are they?
A Mengzhou organization devoted to mechanist art. Nearly half the craftsmen in Mengzhou have ties to George and Atelier. When it comes to mechanisms, they're second only to Sentinel Xin and the Ministry of Development. But unlike the Ministry of Development or Huashu Academy, they don't answer to City Hall. Their leadership rarely shows itself. Now that Xuanfeng has lost contact with Mengzhou, whatever the truth may be, the safety of the people comes first. As for the missing travelers from Jinzhou, I'm sorry. The Ministry of War never received word of them, and in our current situation, I fear we cannot spare the manpower to assist your investigation.
Please don't apologize. I have no proof. But I can't shake the feeling that all of this is connected somehow. Besides, as comrades in arms, we should stand by one another. If there is any way I can help, you need only say the word.
Thank you. We are short of hands. Many of our soldiers were wounded in the clash with the auto puppets. They need time to recover. Once our scouts have mapped a safe route back to the hold, we'll escort everyone out of here.
Until then, I'll go check on the villagers.
Much appreciated.
The auto puppets could strike again at any moment. We need to get everyone to a safe rally point. and I should talk to the wardens to learn more about Xuanfeng.
Arm faces through door.
You mean Young? His.
I'm sorry, Auntie. We couldn't bring him home. Please, stay strong.
Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you? Speeding up.
I have to complete this thing before I end. And this time she didn't even knock on the door. What's she talking on?
Who is it?
Please hurry. The wardens want everyone gathered in the village square.
All right. Shall we? Pack your things. We're going to Xuanfeng Ho.
We're going inside the big walls? Then can I...
We will not trouble Uncle Cho. He's...
Yes. Yeah, knock the air right there.
Looks like this house is already empty. I've checked out most of the village by now. Time to speak with the warden and see how things stand.
So you're the one who held up more than a... Liang Yu said you're an outrider from Jinzhou. I should have guessed. The front lines against tacit discord.
I wouldn't go that far. But those tacit discords I fought here, they were nothing like the ones I fought before. They were fast, vicious, like veterans tempered by countless battles.
For 2 centuries, Xuanfeng's censor courts have purged TDs within its borders. Anything that survived the auto puppets and generations of wardens would have to be brutal and cunning. Though to be fair, the auto puppets do the heavy lifting. We wardens mostly support them in combat. Back then, only a few people could face powerful tacit discords alone. The warden commander, the Xuan Triad Watchers, and that elusive Xuan Paragon. But now the auto puppets have turned on us. The Paragon is trapped in a censor court, and of the Triad, only Liang Yu remains. Even if we retreat to the hold, we still will not be able to stop what's coming.
Well...
It's okay. I don't need comforting. After decades in uniform, you learn to make peace with whatever may come. It is only... If you are willing, comrade, do us one favor. Look after Liang Yu. She has talent, but she is still young. Most days, the other 2 watchers kept her under their wing, like an older brother and sister. She saw them the same way. The battlefield has no place for tears, but any eye can see their deaths have left their mark. A leader cannot afford to show weakness before the ranks. Yang Yu is too proud for that. She will only bury it inside. You look to be about her age, and you're not of the Shuangfang Wardens. So, she might open up to you.
Understood. I'll do what I can to help lighten her burden. It's clear she means a great deal to all of you.
Of course she does. She lost her parents young and was raised by the whole village. For us, it's hard not to think of her as our little sister. In any case, I leave it to you.
It's trying to lead me somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
You! How did you find me? Please, don't tell my family I'm here, okay? I was just going to the shrine. I remember, there's a sword there. If I take that sword, then maybe I can...
This child. Did something happen to him? I'd better keep following him.
If I have to, I'll take this sword.
Careful! That blade is sharp!
Leave me alone! I will slay those auto puppets and tacit discords! I will avenge my sister!
Ling, why must you put yourself through this? Your little girl is only 3. If you go to war...
Forgive me, Grandmother, but my mind is made. My husband never came home. A Xuanling brought word that he was slain by tacit discords in the Gorges of Spirits. If I do not answer that blood with blood, then every vow we swore means nothing. Just think, he spent half his life painting Xuanfang's landscapes. How could I watch them be destroyed by tacit discords? Take this Liu Qin to Mengzhou and pawn it. It should fetch enough to see you both through for a time. Once this war is over, I will return to Mengzhou for you. Xuanling, so you birds already know what will happen, don't you? If you do, then go. Take nothing with you. Let it all be buried here. You are the solace people cling to, the bridge between hearts. Do not become an ill omen in their eyes. Do not be messengers of death. Fly. Leave this place. Leave before it turns into hell.
Yan! You foolish child! What are you doing here? Big sister? I...
was that just now?
Are you well, young maiden? You look a bit dazed.
You were the one speaking with Liang Yu earlier.
Yes, I am Jian Kun, the village chief. I have watched over Liang Yu since she was just a child.
Chief, if I may ask, what is this sword enshrined here?
A nameless sword. And because it bears no name, it belongs to every soul who fought in that battle. "200 years ago, the fortress in the Gorgeous War tore through Xuanfeng. Not only did Mengzhou send its great armies, but most of Xuanfeng's own sons and daughters also took up arms to defend their home. I was not yet born in those days. I know only what the elders told me. They spoke of a battle so ghastly that the sky itself ran red. For every 10 who went to war, scarcely one returned alive. This sword was found among the ruins of that battle. Its owner is unknown, but this much is certain. The one who wielded it died protecting this land. When the war ended, those who had taken refuge in Mengzhou slowly made their way home. This shrine was raised in the memory of the heroes who fell.
That woman I saw, was she going to join the Fortress and Gorgeous War? Was that the sword's memory? Or... Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you?
Little Yan, I understand his heart. He and Jingzhe were always so close. We thought those days belonged to the ashes of history. And yet, this land must suffer a new calamity. I wonder what our ancestors would make of this. Were they watching?
Even so, we cannot simply sit and wait. It all comes down to what we do. At least for now, there are still things within our power. Chief, I believe this sword isn't just a monument to the fallen. It may also give people the courage to walk forward even in the face of death.
Well spoken. Now you make me sound like a bitter old fool. Would you do an old man a favor? Take this sword and pass it to Liang Yu. Let the wardens carry it back to the hold. Tacit discords scour the land bare. A sword is but iron and steel, but it is still part of Xuanfeng's legacy. I would see it kept safe.
Of course, Chief. Let me speak with Liang Yu.
You had the right of it, Yang Yang. The auto puppets were a gift from the Sentinel, and for 200 quiet years we have leaned upon that gift. And yet, it comes down to what we do. What we do.
Sword.
The chief was right. I should go talk to Liang Yu. Now, where did she go? Speeding up.
Again, the spring and what's up?
Who?
Again.
Oh, it's you.
What you summon?
Do you need something? The scouts have not yet returned, but we cannot wait much longer. Once everyone is gathered, we move.
I met the village chief just now. He wishes for this sword to be kept with the Xuanfeng wardens.
A sword? At a time like this? Retreat will be dangerous enough. I'd ask everyone only to protect themselves and those beside them, not cold steel.
Then I will carry it myself, for now.
You... Fine. Do as you see fit.
I also never properly thanked you for saving me, and for giving me a room to rest.
It's nothing. I've not stayed in this village for years. The house was sitting empty.
So it was your home.
Just an old house. Soon enough, this village may be flattened by tacit discords. Nothing left but rubble. Houses can always be rebuilt. But the dead do not come back.
Then let's focus on those who are still alive.
Is there something else?
Let's talk.
There is nothing to say.
Any other time, I wouldn't press you. But Liang Yu, we're soldiers. We have our duties. This is no time to indulge ourselves. My forte allows me to catch the messages the wind carries from far away. It's useful, convenient. It lets me notice, in places no one looks, that someone is waiting for a hand to reach out to them. But sometimes, I hate it. The echoes of tragedy, the aftershocks of disaster. Everything is already over and done with. There is nothing left I can change, and yet it forces me to listen. Even now, Those sounds make my heart clench.
You...
It's all right. I know. Because I've already heard it.
I am afraid to look them in the eyes. I know what they're all waiting for, because I am waiting too, waiting for someone to step forward. Du Zhong and Qingzhi were that kind of person. Xuan Watchers or not, they would have made great commanders. And yet they died. And I was the one who lived. If only I had seen it. Just a few seconds sooner. If my life could buy back theirs, I would.
Better? It helps a little, saying it out loud, doesn't it? I think you don't need anyone to tell you what to do. You already know. You're only afraid you won't do it well enough, because some mistakes cannot be undone. But even so, sometimes we just have to go through with it, don't we?
Was that how you all felt too? During the Battle of Norfolk Barrens?
I can't speak for anyone else, but by the end, my mind was blank. I fought on instinct, on the will to stay alive. We only won that battle because so many stood with us. And back then, there really was someone who stood in front of me, in front of all of us. But I also know she won't always be there. If I only ever chase someone else's shadow, I'll never truly move forward. I hope next time she and I meet, I'll be able to stand beside her, not behind. The situation as Shuangfeng Hold is still uncertain, but as I said before, the streams brought me here, so the only thing I can do is...
You're right. Whatever comes, I have a duty to fulfill.
Well, I guess I could technically do...
By the way, that song earlier.
Song? It's a little tune. I never learned.
I see.
Sorry, again, I want to finish this up. Hopefully after this, it lets me it exits out back to Rover. These stupid heels. Really, what's wrong with some of these people who make these games? Heels are a very inappropriate thing to wear in very mountainy regions and to go into battle in.
向往。
You knew this tune? Maybe it did. You certain?
Again, I am trying. Please exit out soon. Stop talking.
Watcher Liang Yu. A Skywatch ring has detected auto puppets moving this way. They will reach Xianling village in about 2 hours.
Then we have no time to wait.
I'll go. Scouting is part of an Outrider's
Okay, I will have the officer in charge unlock the cloud ride for you. Should save you quite a bit.
Please.
I was expecting you. It's a joint project of Mengzhou's Huashu Academy and the Ministry of Development. Leaves if you're heading to the camp. The eastern Shuan Peaks are treacherous.
I'd rather have a glider.
First, I need to get a sense of the terrain. Better find a vantage point.
I feel like you're supposed to do. I feel like this thing doesn't work. What's this? Okay, just have to fly. I'll leave gliders out. Yeah, the glider looks like it would work better here. Again, heel chaser would be the horrific thing to be scaling a cliff in. Yet all these games seem to love putting in people into impractical things.
That path over there should avoid most of the auto puppets. Worth taking a look. Over there. Rogue auto puppets. They're really closing in. I have to move faster. This must be the disorienting fog that Warden mentioned. Visibility's too low. We'll have to find a way around. That must be the garrison camp Liang Yu mentioned. Looks like there are still soldiers there. I need to make haste. The cloud ride. It's easier to handle than I expected. Chuzia would love this. I wonder if she made it out safely. I'd best hurry. command. Tempest. Please. I'm okay. Doesn't matter. Speeding up. Shape the shapeless. Speeding up. Beware.
Hostile presence detected.
Please, don't worry.
Tunnel breakdown.
Those are Liang Yu's no sign of love. Too many. Engaging them would cause too much noise. Need to find another way. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
Halt! You good?
So Watcher Liang Yu sent you to map a route. Good. We've been waiting a long time.
Also, I found scouts along the way. They're all ready.
I see. Thank you for telling me. They were long overdue, so I feared as much. No time to lose. We must send word to Liang Yu immediately. Good work. The camp is just ahead. I'll find you a place to rest.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to give up. But it looks like it's only one more thing, though.
I hope everyone makes.
Excuse me, mate, if it's not too much
But
to
I
ask.
will be.
Could you let it carry?
You mean to?
I asked every soldier in.
It's all right.
Thank you.
I hope the first thing his family sees is not this father. Sister said she'd come visit Jinzhou's. Maybe I should, if nothing else. Since somewhere in some the art of
Really? None of them managed to... Yang.
As long as everyone...
The hold is just ahead. As for your case...
Understood. And with...
Next. How? We should fire the signal! Rally the hold support! Ugh. They're too fast. There's no time.
That won't hold. We're outnumbered 3 to 1. The line will break.
Yang Yu, One of us has to stay behind to...
Then let me stay.
Liang Yu, you are our captain now. I'll play decoy and draw them away. Trust me.
There are too many for one.
You! Watcher Liang Yu! The hold is answering our signal!
Liang Yu, I'm not making it. Go.
Stay calm, Liang Yu. You must stay calm. Make the right call. So everyone gets to.
Yanlang, Mingyu, go to help Yang Yang. Everyone else fall back!
Yes!
You guys, die.
I need to lead these autobots another way. Beware.
Presence detected.
No one can hold that many alone. Don't let them surround you!
We Wardens know these auto puppets better than anyone. There's no way we let a Jinzhou Midnight Ranger bait them off by herself.
You. Thank you. Both of you.
Total breakdown. Total breakdown. Total breakdown.
Shape the shapeless. Quick citizen. Tempest. Don't worry.
And then you got distracted.
Mingyu! Damn you! Die!
It's finally over.
You've been playing for 3 hours. Yeah, I know. I want to tell this thing I didn't want to have a break.
I'm sorry.
Now you sound just... I'm all right. A pity. Quite a few girls.
Where am I? Zenaro. But How did I...
Is it over? Xuanling, tell me. Yuan Fortress, did it stand? Please. I still had things I wanted to say.
Don't know. We held off the first wave.
Speeding up.
Xuanling, thank heavens. Go. Promise me. Take them away.
Why? I don't want to die. My brothers and sisters. Tacit Discord, killing you 100 times. First regiment is free. Second regiment. Hold the line. Do not let down this one. Keep moving. Don't give them an opening. Where are our rescuers? Are any of them still alive?
How many battles have been fought in this place? And how many more are still to come? These sounds, they just keep flooding in.
And the same place.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Let the
Xuanling, hear your song. Then they'll come. They'll come to take you home.
Another wave of tacit discords will be here any moment. Good. Then we have arrived at the right time. Our orders are to reinforce the western second front. Fellow artisans, ready the blade puppets. George Atelier has poured years into this generation of blade puppets. There is no better test than real combat. Yuan Fortress was built by the Ministry of Development and George Atelier. It is the pinnacle of human intellect. Mindless tacit discords cannot be allowed to undo that.
Yes, sir!
George and Atelier. Liang Yu mentioned them. A Mengzhou organization devoted to the mechanist arts.
Excuse me?
I'm back.
Xuanfang is not exactly...
Sir, that...
Oh? My apologies.
I'm with the Jinzhou Midnight Ranger. Since you've questioned me.
Of course.
Why does that
My
guy
name
look
is Mu.
familiar?
I am an artisan under the Xuanfang Yesterday, on orders from the but before I even made it inside, I was fortunate. Then I found you here.
Again, I'm sorry, I am attempting this.
There's something. Since you're in
This is no time to return to
the Western Fang Peaks.
The Western Fang Peaks houses the Skyworks, Xuanfang's largest auto puppet production plant and tacit discord disposal facility. In truth, when I reviewed the patrol route, auto puppets are self-operating machines, and the point where all those rogue units
So you suspect
precisely.
we still don't know why the
Besides, Xuanfang is now in a but still.
the disappearance is in hand. All right, I'll go.
Excellent. Then let's.
Please swap back to Rover.
But the ruins of Yuan Fortress lie between the eastern and western Fang Peaks. How do you plan to get there?
That is no problem. We artisans know every mechanical structure in the land of Xuanfang, and that includes Yuan Fortress. There's an old passage through the ruins that connects to the Western Fang Peaks. Rarely used now, but I... This is the entrance.
Yes.
This thing keeps going and going.
These are traces of the Fortress and Gorge's war.
Correct. When that war erupted, tacit discord swept into Xuanfang. The main battlefield was this fortress, built by Meng Zhou in earlier days against these monsters.
Those symbols on the mechanisms.
The construction was overseen by both the Ministry of Development and Zhuo Juin Atelier's Grand Helm. It would be strange if the Atelier's marks were not here.
The Yuan Fortress battlefield. Even after all these years, it still feels so.
At the tide of tacit discords swelled relentlessly. Meng Zhou's sentinel, Xin the Moonfox, concluded that the fortress alone would not withstand their onslaught. She turned to powers beyond mortal understanding. With the authority of her station, she raised Xuanfang Hold atop the ruins of Yuan Fortress. It was meant to be the apex of automata mechanics. Once complete, as the Sentinel envisioned, its very architecture would redirect and eliminate tacit discords. A mechanism so vast, so intricate, so perfectly ordered.
They were using themselves as bait, luring tacit discords into the censure cages.
Against a tacit discord outbreak, the forces stationed in the fortress and the Atelier's blade puppets were little more than straw and mud.
And yet, because of them, so many others were spared. This damage, it isn't just from tacit discords. It looks more like some kind of explosion.
Then it seems you do not know how the Fortress and Gorge's war truly ended. That is to be expected. Even now, to most of Meng Zhou, it is little more than a memory of suffering. When they realized that no amount of human effort could ever drive back the tacit discords, when every hope was exhausted, every option spent, Meng Zhou's last defenders detonated the entire Yuan Fortress. After that, a higher will descended upon Xuanfang and brought that gruesome war to an end. This isn't right. What went wrong? Weapons? Mobility? Or is it...
Damn you, tacit discord.
How fascinating. The most uncontrollable part of a person, remade into the stepping stone toward perfection. Is that not putting it to its best use? What is it, young lady?
Your...
This eye? Pay it no mind. An old wound left by a tacit discord years ago. Nothing.
This encounter, was it during the Fortress and Gorges War?
Interesting. You couldn't have known.
When people speak, they all, unfortunately,
Oh. So then, I assume you saw something in that Sonora.
200 years ago, you were with Georgia
George and Atelier. A so-called gathering of geniuses, sent in the eyes of a higher will. The destination lies plainly within sight. And yet the Sentinel fire has burned in this world so long, the world is...
Guessing he's like one of those crazy people that...
You're the...
I'm not behind anything. Please do not demote me into one of those dull schemers. The sort you've likely heard of. The Fraxidus. I am simply finishing a research project. To do that, one requires experiments for supporting evidence.
You can save that speech for the Ministry of...
I am a man who values efficiency. To waste even 1 second on anyone or anything unrelated to my purpose would already be excessive. I only revealed myself to you here because I determined it was necessary. You lavish so much attention on others, and so remain stubbornly blind to your own pitiful. The way you live is no different from burning a cheen for kindling and boiling a crane for broth. I can sense it. The reverberations formed from your frequency are the perfect medium. The one I have long sought. 100, no, 1,000 ordinary reverberations.
From the moment we met, I don't understand what you're saying, but I do know this. The wind will not carry these words anywhere. Your madness ends here!
We're finally back to Rover. This is way later. This is just like Digimon all over again. And no. Again, that was like Digimon all over again. It's already tomorrow. Well, at least I got the 5. Again, that was way longer than I wanted. It's like, well, I guess I'll continue this again. In like 24, well, I guess 20 hours or so. Thanks for coming. Sleep. Now. All of you. That's an order. Or, I guess, eat lunch if you watch this in the lunchtime or dinner time, or take a shower, eat some breakfast, pet your sentient talking rabbit dragon thing. Bye-bye.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to